everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy if you're new here, and I'm going to do sort of a chit chat, get ready with me, a little catch up about what's going on in my life, and I just thought I'd film while I get ready for the morning. So I haven't got much planned for today. We are literally just going to go to Asda's and then Poundland, so that's the thrilling life of lockdown, but I thought I'd film my get ready with me anyway, as I'm going to put on some makeup and do my hair. I don't really know why I'm doing makeup and doing my hair, but we're going to go for it anyway. So if you're new here, please hit subscribe. I do lots of random videos on beauty, lifestyle, hauls, DIYs, charity shop stuff, loads of jazz. But today is just a get ready with me, so if you'd like to see how I get ready, then just keep watching. So I'm just wearing this green sort of Primark top today, and then some Boohoo like boyfriend jeans. So I'm going to just do kind of a neutral makeup. I feel like I'm going to do my hair first. Just want to get that out of my face. I have my hair up most days because I really don't like having my hair down. It gets in my way. I've always had really thick hair, and I just, as I'm a beauty therapist, like I don't like my hair being in my face when I do work and stuff, and then just whenever I need to get stuff done, my hair goes up, which is more or less every day. So I'm literally just going to, it's a tiny bit wet / a tiny bit greasy because I had a shower, but I have my shower cap on, but it doesn't always keep all the water off. But I'm literally just going to do, well, it's not really a French braid, so I can't take hair from both sides, but I just take hair from underneath and just do a sort of French braid situation, and I just do two and then I just tighten the back. I find this is the easiest way to kind of get my hair out of my face, but it also kind of look relatively put together. So I do this most days. I used to do it when I was little, and then I kind of just forgot about it, and then I randomly did it one day and I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, this just makes me look a bit more put together, because I used to just scoop my hair back, but I found throughout the day it just fell out and looked quite messy, whereas this it does fall out throughout the day, but I don't think it goes as messy, I think, where they're braided. And considering I'm just looking at my viewfinder, that is a pretty good one. I'll take that. I don't really mind if they're a bit messy, to be honest, just because, as I say, I'm not going anywhere fancy. But I thought I'd catch you up. I think the last couple of times I've filmed, I've mentioned that I'm struggling a bit sort of towards the end of lockdown. But I'm doing a bit better this week. I've kept myself super busy, which I think's really helped. So I've, obviously, for those of you who are new, I've got a beauty studio, which is just an at-home little studio that I do beauty treatments out of. I used to work in a spa for background, and then, so I worked in a spa straight from college, and then, yeah, opened up, well, I quit my job last March, and then opened up sort of middle of the year, like June time. But obviously I've been open and closed quite a lot with lockdown, but I'm hoping to open on April the 12th and then stay open. I've actually got quite busy. Justin, who is my other half, for those of you who don't know, did me a little promo video. He's started to get into like videography and stuff, which is really cool. So he did a promo video for me, and it actually helped so much. I got quite a few new clients, which is super good. So thank you, Justin. He will not be watching this, but he knows I'm super grateful. I'm just going to get a couple of hairbands, and I'm literally just going to tie it back. I've not really thick ones. I need to buy some hairbands. I was saying the other day I really need Primark to open because I need knickers. I need, what else did I need? Knickers, pyjama shorts and hairbands, and they're all the sort of thing I would always just get from Primark. I just don't get anywhere else, just because I know the Primark ones are so good. So I've literally just tied that. I mean, I don't know how it looks in the back. It could look awful, but that's how I'm rolling. And I normally just pull two little bits out that Justin calls my sideburns, just to kind of frame my face a little bit more, but that is actually quite a good one. If it's ever messy, I just kind of pin the back, because that's normally the part that's messy. But anyway, I've got my little studio, which I love, and it's getting a lot busier thanks to the promo video and things like that, which is super fun. But I've always kind of wanted to branch out and do sort of pamper parties. So offer it for sort of kids parties, as well as up to like a bridal showers and like prom parties, and just do like packages like that. And I always wanted to do that, and I've done the odd one here and there just for friends and family. So I'm super excited to announce that I'm doing that, and I've put my Instagram page up here. It's just at Simply Vibrant Events, and I'm really excited just to kind of do something a bit different. Right, so I'm trying to prime with this sleek contour shine, control shine and prime. It's awful, but it's the only primer I've got at the moment. I've still got anything left in. I've got this free in my college kit. But yeah, so I'm super excited to start that, and I'm basically going to hire out like party accessories as well. So my dad's currently in the process of making me a donut wall. I have been helping, I've not just been leaving him to it, but yeah, so dad's making me a donut wall. I've also made a selfie wall, which I'll insert a picture here. I took a selfie in it. Thought I must be the first person to take a selfie in the selfie mirror. But actually, I got the mirror on Facebook Marketplace for £30, and like, you can't tell in the picture, but it is literally the biggest mirror I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's so tall, but I don't actually think it's going to fit in my car, which is a bit of a struggle when I've got to go to events, but we'll sort out that hurdle when we get to it. But yeah, so I'm going to hire out things like that as well, as sort of add-ons, and I just think having a new thing to think about and like design and things like that have really helped me just to kind of stay a bit more, I don't know, just sane. I'm going to go with the foundation. Or actually, no, I'm going to do this. This is the Maybelline Dream Satin Liquid 10 Ivory. I've had this for years, and it's still okay. So I'm going to use that, and I'm just going to blend it in with my Tarte brush. I have about a billion foundations, so I need to be really obsessed with makeup. If you've seen, I've got a makeup collection on my channel. But I'm just going to blend that in with this Tarte brush. Yeah, I've got about a billion foundations, but to be fair, I always gravitate towards the cheap ones. I'm like, I've got to save my more expensive ones. But to be fair, this foundation, like, always looks fine. Like, always is good, lasts okay. I mean, with a mask on at the moment, how long can we really expect our foundation to last anyway? But yes, it's been really nice to have something to focus on. I think that kept me a bit more sane and like keep me going. As obviously I was struggling a little bit. I think not any more than usual, like not more than anyone else. Like I think just the general lockdown struggles. I feel like we're all having like good days and bad days at the moment. But yes, so that's been really nice to have something to focus on and kind of keep myself a bit sane. I'm just going to keep on blending this until I think it's like blended, and if you keep on looking here you can see I've got a mirror there just so I can check that I'm not actually going to be crazy going out today. So yeah, that has really helped actually just keep me sane. So I'm going to go in with my favourite concealer. It's a Studio Finish Concealer SPF 35 in NT20 by MAC, and it's this little pot of gold and it will literally cover up all your sins. I've actually got for a whole pot this. I think this is the first like this sort of concealer that I've actually ever got through. Now it's really thick. Like I use a little Real Techniques brush to kind of dab it on. But if you want something just to cover your blemishes, like I wouldn't do anything really else with this. Like I wouldn't highlight under my eyes and things. It's really thick. It reminds me a bit, and don't take this the wrong way, of like them horrible stick like lipstick. You know the ones that came like a lipstick container concealers. But like, let's be real. The coverage on them was always insane. It was so thick, like it just didn't move. So this is just like a super high coverage little pot of goodness that just covers up all my blemishes. And I actually prefer going for sort of a lighter coverage foundation and then just spot concealing, as it just makes you look less cakey. And I'm going to just blend that down the neck a little bit, which I always forget to do. And let's be real, my head's always a completely different colour because I put so much bronzer on, it's not the same. Anyway, I'm then going to go in with an under eye concealer, and again, I'm really running out of all my good concealers, but I'm going to use the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, which to be fair, I've had to go to because I haven't had any, but you really miss a little puff applicator when you don't have one. This is a pump, so I actually just pump it onto that same brush, and then it kind of just dab it under my eyes in sort of that motion. And then I'll just blend it out a little bit with that, just so I kind of get the general area of where I want it to go. And then I'll actually use what's left on my brush just to carve out the top of my eyebrows. I've started doing that. I just did my eyebrows actually, and I actually really found that it's helping kind of keep them like a really nice shape. I don't tend to actually conceal under my eyebrows because I just put concealer all over my eyelids, to be fair, which I will do now. So when I'm doing my blending in my under eye concealer, I'll actually go up onto my eyelids as well and kind of blend out any excess on there. I just find that helps it not cake up underneath my eyes, but then also if I'm not going to wear eyeshadow like on a day like today where I'm just doing Supernatural, I just think it kind of evens out the skin tone a little bit. And then I'll just use the same brush to kind of carve out my eyebrows and just kind of blend that in. And I just find that gives more of a precise look on your eyebrows. Anyway, I'm going to powder quickly because I always find I have to powder quickly after I've done my under eyes. So I'm trying to use the Makeup Forever Professional Paris Velvet Finish Compact Powder. This I actually got at a beauty show, which actually came off my phone. It was like 2 years ago today I was at the beauty show, or maybe it was even 3 years, and I was like, oh, it feels like forever. But it's like a big convention of just like for beauty, and there's loads of brands, like from makeup to wax to like really high-tech machines, and it's so fun. And you walk around, you get free samples. I actually really want to go again when they do it next year. I went actually with my college, and it was just so fun. Basically it's free samples, and people were like, do you want me to do a treatment on you? And I'm like, okay. Like, it was so fun. That was really good actually. But I actually got this here because they had loads of products discounted. So I literally went a bit ham, I think, and bought quite a few bits, which I think every girl did there. I'm then going to just use my Hoola bronzer, and I'm just going to use the applicator it comes with. I know that's probably going to annoy people, but I'm going to kind of chisel out my cheekbones and just put loads on my forehead to make myself look tanned, even though I'm very pasty. So what else has been going on? I actually learnt how to spray tan, which is super exciting. I did my first one on my mum, and I actually might do another one on her today, just so I want to get quite a few in before I offer it to clients. I'm quite like that. I want to like make sure all my treatments are amazing before I offer it to clients. My mum's my model. Obviously, normally I could just ask my friends and ask like other people, but at the moment we can't have anyone else. It's literally just my mum. So I'm like, Mum, I need to do a treatment on you, just to kind of practice and just make sure that everything's nice. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I think that's a really good way to be with your brand. Like, if you're not happy doing it like on a family member and like not being confident to do it on them, then maybe it's not the right time to do it on your clients. I just use NARS Orgasm Blush with a little stippling brush. This actually is the best duo in the world. I got it from Sephora, and it's NARS Laguna and NARS Orgasm in a little set. I think this is great because I don't use much blush, so I would never get through a whole blush. And equally with bronzer, like I nearly used up my Hoola bronzer, but I've got so many that I love this little duo. Got that in Sephora a couple of years ago. I'm then going to go in with Becca Champagne Pop on this Zoeva brush. It's just a nice little highlighty brush. I'm just going to pop that on my cheekbones, on my forehead, and then just kind of dab a bit on with my finger on my nose and on my cupid's bow. To be fair, I always forget to blend that out, and just because that in your nose is like a really harsh line, so I kind of just dab it in. You can see this is how long my makeup actually takes me. So however long this video is, this is literally real time how long it takes me to get ready, because I'm not going to edit this. I'm then going to use my Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil, which is actually nearly run out, which is super sad. Like it has run out. I'm kind of just like using the last little tiny bits. So I'm just going to kind of brush my eyebrows through. Then all I actually do is literally draw a line in the front of each one. Yeah, literally just a line, and then I kind of blend it back. I'll do it there, so just a line and then just blend it back, and that's how I do it. Just because my eyebrows are very full, but they don't need any fullness, I just like having a kind of line in the front to kind of give them a bit more shape. I've actually run out of any brow gel, so I'm literally just going to brush it through. And then we hope and pray it won't rain and that my eyebrows will stay in place. But where my eyebrows are so bushy, it doesn't actually matter if they're in place or not, because they still look huge. So I don't actually mind about that. And then all I've got to do is mascara, because I'm not going to do eyeshadow today because, as I say, I'm not really going out anywhere. So I'm literally just going to use my favourite mascara. It's the Kiko Extra Sculpt Volume Mascara. Now, I say favourite mascara. My favourite mascara is a Too Faced Better Than Sex. But your gal ain't paying £27 every time she uses mascara. And this one is basically the exact same. It's just £8 instead of like 27 or whatever it is. I haven't brought it in so long. So I'm just going to put this on my brow. Not on my brow. That would be funny. Put it on with my lashes. I actually watched, I think it was April's video where her boyfriend did her makeup, and it was so funny, and I really want to get Justin to it, but I just don't think he will. He's quite open to being on videos, like he has his own channel, but he's not interested. I asked him before will he do my makeup, and he was like no, and I was like why? I don't get it, but I really want him to, because I think it'd be really funny. So maybe I'll persuade him to. But yeah, so lockdown, I'm excited for it to end. I've made some plans for this week, because this is actually going up on Monday, to see my friends just outside, just see one at a time. I'm trying to like book in plans, so I have something to look forward to, because I think that's what I'm really struggling with at the moment, is just not having anything to look forward to. And I'm really one of them people that kind of works to the next date. Like I'll think, right, I've got to do this week of work, but this weekend I'm doing this, or next month I'm going on holiday, and I really work towards dates, which I know is probably a really bad way of living, but I'm just going to fix my face with the I Heart Revolution Fixing Spray in vanilla and coconut. And I normally would use my fan, but I want to carry on talking. So, oh, I just ate a lot of that. Yeah, I'm someone that really works towards the next date. I think that's my issue with lockdown, is I've just not got anything to look forward to. But we've planned to see a couple of my friends next week, so we're going for walks. And then also on Easter, when we can meet 6 people outdoors, we're going to see my family, like my immediate family, and then also my nan and granddad, which will be so lovely, and I'm really excited for it. And I know that like some of the other stuff might not happen, but I think this 6 people outdoors will, and I'm so excited. Me and Mum are actually going to decorate a gazebo. We have a gazebo out there, and I decorated it for Christmas as you probably saw it on my Instagram story if you're following me on there. And I'm going to decorate it for Easter, and it just gives me a little project as well to work on, as well as obviously the donut wall, which is my major project at the moment. I'm just really excited to kind of focus on that and kind of just focus on the good things that are coming. Me and my friend Katie are going to be booking to go on holiday when lockdown's over, just for like a couple of days in Spain. She actually speaks Spanish, so it's quite convenient. And yeah, I just feel like better days are coming. Obviously, I'm still going up and down with how I'm feeling. But yeah, I feel like I'm on the road to being better, and I think we all are. Just lockdown's nearly over. I'm also eating a bit healthier. I'm not really necessarily looking to lose weight. I just want to feel a bit healthier. I've got a couple of health problems that I'm kind of just, it's fine. It's nothing serious. But they can be controlled with diet. So I'm kind of trying to make my diet a bit healthier. Cut down on meat. Put in a lot more fish. Like, I'm not starving myself. I'm still eating a lot, but just kind of making better decisions. Like, do I really need a chocolate bar, or should I have an apple instead? I'm kind of just trying to find new foods that I enjoy and kind of mix it up. I'm also trying to go on a walk every day, which I haven't done too much at the end of last week, but I really enjoy that. And I find it keeps my headspace a bit nicer, and it gives me time to like think and plan and be creative. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. So like, life is looking better, but like, we're all nearly at the end. I'm going to leave this video here before my camera dies. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment any video ideas. I really don't know what to film at the moment. I kind of filming bits and pieces here and there, but just don't really know what you guys want. Obviously, normally I do a lot of charity shop hauls and a lot of DIYs, but I haven't really got anything to do that with at the moment. Obviously the charity shops are closed. I'm gonna go to Poundland today, so potentially there'll be a Poundland haul coming up. But yeah, let me know what videos you want to see. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, like if you liked today's video, and this is the finished makeup look, if you're wondering, just kind of a supernatural one. But I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment what videos you want to see, / tell me your favourite makeup product, and I'll go and buy it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!